other infrastructural development like power or electricity. Every time this president leaves the shores of this country, the singular reason why he embarked on those trips is because he wants to ensure that Liberians, that our lives can move from where it is to a better and more appreciative level. It's been years that Liberians have struggled. It's been years that Liberians have suffered. President George Manneh Weah is saying, no, it is about time that this country that I now preside over as a president move forward. So I'm not going to sit in my office and expect that matters are going to fall from heaven to come to me. No. The president is saying, I will leave the comfort zones of my office to go out there, interact with people who I believe I can convince to come and help my people. Since this president came to power, since President George Manneh Weah came to power, Liberia has been able to see the visitation of more than 100 investors who've come to this country to do business with Liberia. Some of those investment packages will soon be unfolded to our country. The benefit we all will soon start to see. I know some of you will ask, with all of these things y'all say every day, we see nothing happening on the ground. No, something is happening on the ground. Something is happening on this ground. The kind of economy that this government inherited, it will have been difficult for any individual to change things in less than 1 or 2 years. It is just because of the wisdom that President George Manneh Weah brings to the table of leadership. That is the reason why we are seeing today roads are being constructed in and around Monrovia or in and around Montserrado County. It is because of the kind of a wisdom and passion that President George Manneh Weah brings to the table of leadership. When he chose to slash the salaries of officials of government, when he chose to cut down or target areas where ghost workers were existing and ensure that those ghost workers, their names can be removed from payroll, when the president ensured that 17 million that the previous government was using on goods and services could be slashed, could be reduced drastically, then that is why today we are able to see all of those developments. You can see a military hospital being constructed. You can boast about roads being constructed from here all the way. You can talk about new teachers being added to payroll of our government. You know, when I'm talking about the achievement of this government, I do so with passion because I am a direct representation of a man who believed that Liberia must never be the same again. He believed that this country must go forward. He believed that no matter what people say about him, he came to power to ensure that Liberians, that their life can change for the best and for the better. No leader has ever made an attempt to achieve what this president was able to achieve in less than 1 year when he became president. I repeat, no leader from 1847 when Liberia became an independent country to 2017, no president that led this country was able to achieve what President George Manneh Weah achieved in less than 1 year. Before I go to what happened in Senegal, let me just give you some of the achievement, and you can now judge. For the first time, doctors in this country who never had that opportunity to be specialized. We had general doctors, meaning you learn everything, but you needed specialties. You needed somebody who, for instance, when somebody out there has a throat problem, somebody who could be able to perform a surgery, and that surgery will not be faulty. You needed that person here. You needed a pathologist here in this country. You needed somebody who could deal with the ear, the eye, or the mouth. You needed a person here. Liberia, all of those specialized doctors were imported from other countries before President George Manneh Weah could become president. But when he became president for the first time, he sent 18 medical doctors abroad to go and become or study in specialized areas to return to Liberia and be able to impact our society. Today, some of those doctors have started returning home. They have started coming back to give to society to ensure that Liberia can become a better place for us. President George Manneh Weah did not stop there. He saw the deplorable condition in which the John F. Kennedy Hospital was when he became president. He immediately authorized the Minister of Finance to place more than 500,000 United States dollars into the JFK to see how it could be revamped, at least to be able to cater to people. Today, those of you who went to JFK yesterday, and those of you who recently visited JFK can attest to me that the John F. Kennedy Hospital today is not as the John F. Kennedy Hospital yesterday. Today, more than 2,000 health workers who never dreamt of being added to payroll of government, today they can boast of receiving money at the end of every month. Teachers who were not getting regular salary, who, for instance, today government will fee salary for them and pay them $50. Tomorrow they get them $20. Today those teachers, majority of them are now added to the payroll of government. The University of Liberia was never digitized. It has never been a digitized university. For the first time today, the testimony is there. Students at the University of Liberia can attest to what I'm saying. It takes a president who believes in changing the living conditions of his people to do all of those things in less than 1 year. We're going into 2 years here. Less than 1 year when he became president first. Then let's go to a military hospital. President George Manneh Weah promised the Liberian people that under his watch as president we will have a military hospital. Today he's not only building a military hospital, Liberia will have one of the biggest diagnostic centers in Africa, where people are going to be coming from all around the world to have or to conduct diagnosis tests here in this country. It will happen under the watchful eyes of President George Manneh Weah. You want to hear the other one? Areas like Johnsonville, that's a community that suffered for so long. They couldn't have access. People who reside in our community can attest. Some of them will call tonight and they will say, majority of them could not easily go to their homes. Today that road is gradually becoming a success story. All of these things were achieved in less than 1 year. Let's go to the issue of an agenda. How Liberia should move forward. You cannot just wake up in the morning and say, oh, I want to be a president, or I want Liberia, I'm going to lead on a proper level. There must be a plan. It took other government more than 1 year to develop a plan when it came to power. When President George Manneh Weah became president, in less than 1 year, he was able to develop a working plan that he will use to change the living condition of our people from abject poverty to at least a middle class society. We have started seeing that happening right now. President George Manneh Weah did not only authorize the sum of $3 million United States dollars to be set aside to be able as an empowerment package for our brothers and sisters, our old mothers, fathers who are engaged or involved in petty trading. But he has also embarked on the construction of a mega international market structure right here to Omega. It's going to be called the 14 Gorbachev market. That is what we call a president. You tell me what you've done and I will show you 1,000 things that President George Manneh Weah has been able to achieve in just a year time. You know, Liberian people, you cannot expect everything to be done in 1 year. We cannot expect this president to achieve everything in 1 year. But we need to at least give him that accolade. We need to commend him for the good things that he has been able to do. We need to give him that, you know, we need to applaud him. It is not an easy thing for a president who many thought could not do what he is doing now to have been able to reach to this far. The president went to Senegal. You know, I beat all around the bush. I'm coming back to Senegal so that you can know what happened in Senegal. It is important. It is important. The role of the national television, the role of the state broadcaster is to inform the people about happenings in our country with no subtraction or addition. And we will sit here, we are under a sacred duty. We are under that sacred responsibility to give you the factual information. That is why I'm not hiding my face, I'm showing my face. Because I'm not lying to you. What we say here is nothing but the truth. Let me just read what happened in Senegal. President George Manuel Weah, in a separate meeting with his African colleagues, President George Manuel Weah was able to market the proper agenda for prosperity and development, pushing for improved diplomatic ties and discussing direct foreign investments. In just few hours upon arrival, imagine when the president arrived in Senegal, he didn't say, oh, I want to go to the hotel to rest. By the time he arrived in Senegal, the president divided himself, meeting everybody, ensuring that the plight of Liberians could be shared with his friends, those other presidents from other countries. He didn't say, oh, I'm going to sit, I need the rest. No, he immediately went straight into full swing. President went into full swing, touching base, reaching out to leaders upon leaders. More than 20 leaders were in Senegal. President George Manuel Weah was able to interact with majority of those leaders. He met with majority of them. He shared Liberians' problem with all of those leaders. He told them, I need you to come to my country and assist me. I need your help because this is my country. I cannot be president for Liberia for 6 years and the way I met the Liberian people, I leave them the same. It will not happen. I need the support of every one of you. That is what we call a leader. He is indeed a leader, a passionate leader who cares and loves his people so much. He said, in just few hours upon arrival in Senegal, capital of Dakar, in Senegalese capital of Dakar, that's the capital city of Senegal, is called Dakar. The Liberian leader was in a meeting with His Excellency Alpha Condé, the President of the Republic of Guinea. What was that meeting about? What was it about? President of the Republic of Guinea, at which time both leaders not only discussed improving diplomatic relations and trade between their two countries, but also possible iron ore deal where Guinea will transport iron ores using Liberian port. The president of Liberia and the Guinean president did not yet have conversation on how the two countries can be able to assist each other to build up their economies and create a lot of jobs. President George Manuel Weah was able to convince the Guinean president that, look, you can use my port to export the iron ore out of your country. They're going to be using the they're going to be using the railway all through Nimba, coming all the way to Grand Bassa. Then they will use the port of Bikana. What are the benefits? A lot of jobs are going to be created. Thousands of Liberians who are currently residing in Bassa, who've not had the opportunity to work, that's a perfect job opportunity for them, or employment opportunity for them. It's also going to boost our economy. through revenue intake. It's also going to enhance the capacity of our port in Bikiana. So somebody say, why did the president, or why should the president travel with someone from the port? You needed somebody there like that to be able to explain the importance of this particular deed, or deed rather. Let's go to another one. The deed entails Guinea exporting iron ore using railway running through Nimba and Grand Bassa counties, something that holds much potential for revenue generations as well as employment for countless Liberians. So many Liberians are going to have that opportunity to work just by that move. If this president has stayed in Liberia, he would not have had that opportunity. That was a perfect chance for our people. He's always out there advocating for Liberian people. My people need job. You need to help me so that they can get job. I cannot be president in Liberia for the next 6 years and leave Liberians the same way I met these Liberians. I want you people to assist me. My country is going through some problem. You need to help me. Let me boost my economy. That is what the president is doing out there. When he travels out there, he reaches out to his colleagues around the world to see how they can invest in Liberia. He went to the UAE. He explained the plight of Liberians to the United Arab Emirates officials or leaders. In fact, the president could not end. The people told him, what? President George Manneh, we are just telling all what you want us to do for you. We will start it immediately. In fact, consider it done. Just consider everything that you want us to do for you done. So, you know, there are more than 50,000 people glued to their televisions, watching us all over Monrovia, all over Montserrat County, and our immediate environs. We cannot sit here and deceive you. We owe you that authority, that responsibility to explain the fact, the truth, those information that comes with cogency. So I cannot sit here and mislead you people. This is a leader who loves you. He believes that Liberia must go forward, that our country must never be the same. President George Manneh Weah used the meeting, okay. President Weah later on hosted Salih Work Zewde, president of Ethiopia. The two leaders addressed the need for improved diplomatic relations. That is our president. He also met with the Ethiopian president. He met with the president, the former president of France, Nicolas Sarkozy. They discussed bilateral, they discussed issues that can be able to positively impact the format of our country. And guess what? When President George Manneh Weah returned to Liberia, guess what happened? I want you to show the people what President George Manneh Weah did. When President George Manneh Weah returned to the country, he immediately went straight to work. He immediately went straight to work. I will take a very short break, and when we'll come back, while in that break, we're going to be showing you the president returned from Senegal. When President George Manneh Weah returned from Senegal, he immediately went to work by touring those roads that are currently being constructed under his watch as President of the Republic of Liberia. The video that you're watching is the president returning from Senegal. The plane will soon touch down. When the plane touched down, that's the plane you're seeing way over there. That's the president. There are scores of officials of government who assembled to welcome the president from Senegal. They had gone to welcome the president. When the president, upon arrival, he immediately went straight to work. He said, I'm going to visit those sites, those projects that are being constructed under my watch to know whether the people doing the work. So enjoy yourself. When I come back, I'll give you the opportunity to also make your calls and form part of this conversation. Keep watching. When President George Weah returned to the country, he didn't say, I'm going to sit and relax because of the long flight or because of the flight from Senegal. He went straight to work. He went out there to inspect the roads, to see whether the people who constructing the roads are working. He went straight to ensure that people who are constructing the roads are indeed constructing those roads. Because he's working on a time frame or on a timeline. The president want to achieve this project, or want to see this project coming to completion within a specific time frame. You know, we've had all of those minutes to say there's good things that you need to hear. It is about time that I gave you that opportunity so that you can form part of this conversation. When you call, please move away from your TV, go away from your television, I beg you, or reduce the volume of your television. Or the other thing you can do for me is just go straight to the issue. Do not deviate from the topic that we're discussing or from what I've discussed here tonight, and be very civil. When you do all of these things, then you can be my perfect friend. I will give you the opportunity to say what you have on your mind, so that the number will be displayed on the screens of your television or televisions across Montserrado, Magibi, part of Cape Mount, Bomi. You know, thousands of people, more than 50,000 people are glued to their televisions right now. Let me take this very first caller. Your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, no, my name is Reginald speaking from area.
Okay, sir, what's your take?
I want to say thank you to the president, but I think we need to do extra on everything because the rate is scamming. Yeah, doing other difficult things. But the rate has gone to 165.
Hello, your name and where you calling from? Hello?
Good evening.
I told you move away from your TV, my man. Reduce the volume. Yeah. What's on your mind?
I followed you on the television and I've watched you keenly as you spoke about the improvement of our country. And I want to be very disappointed in you.
Hello, your name and where you calling from? Hello? Hello? Hello, your name and where you calling from? Okay. You deny appointment, so how you be disappointing me? Hello, your name and where are you calling from? Okay, sir, what's your take? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you live here?
I said one thing I want to understand. Government officials are taking pay on time. And they are telling us they are not taking pay.
No, but I didn't discuss pay been a year. I never told you that. Maybe you are not listening well. Your name and where are you calling from? Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Your name and where are you calling from? When you call, please move away from your television. We beg you. Okay, what's your take? You got 30 seconds.
Yeah, actually, give the public information.
Your name and where are you calling from? Hello?
Hello?
When you call, please move away from your television. We beg you. Just move away from your TV. Please. That's the only way we can be able to have a conversation. I'm kindly appealing to all of you. When you call, reduce the volume of your television or move away from your TV and be very civil. Stick to the topic that I'm discussing here tonight. Another time, maybe you'll be lucky we'll discuss a topic that you can bring the issue that you want to discuss. But if it is not related to what we discuss here tonight, my brother or my sister, I will definitely have to let you go to allow another man who got something better to say here. Hello, your name and where are you calling from? Hello?
Hello?
Your name and where are you calling from?
I'll call you from Tukodoro.
Okay, sir, I'm listening to you. 30 seconds.
Thank you very much, JB Brahma. I mean, the president is the best president in Liberian history. And this president will go down in Liberian history as ever best president for this country.
Okay.
Because,
thank you. Your name and where are you calling from? Hello?
hello?
Your name and where are you calling from? Okay, what's your take? Why a problem? Your name and where are you calling from? Hello? Hello? Your name and where are you calling from? When you call on a restricted number, I will not pick your call. You have to let your number reveal on the screens of my phone. Then we can have a conversation, please. Your name and where are you calling from?
Hello?
Your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Isaac. You are calling for IAG.
Okay, Isaac, what you say?
I want to tell you thank you very much. Our president doing well.
All right.
Other people want to see it.
All right.
And they see that when they talk too much, when they go attack the government, they have to just go against the government. If everybody know, they support that heading there, the government. We are not getting it. We know that one. So the main thing is to talk to the international community, West Africa, president to help. But the whole state, all the things. The MP that will do that one will go against the government, will not do it. Will go get long left. Inshallah, the next election will still vote for Jovia for the second time. Before agree, let Jovia work. Let him listen to DC. Let him forget what they say. Let him do what we know. He get the country at heart. Yes, because you don't knock it. International community support it, and we will pray to Allah. Jovia will succeed. He will make them see. Will Allah agree? I believe in him. I believe in God. I believe in Jovia. He will develop the country here. Thank you.
Thank you too. Hello, your name and where are you calling from? Hello?
Yeah, hello, how you doing?
Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, Moses Cooper calling from St. Matthews.
Please move away from your TV now, I beg you. What's the take? Okay, your name and where you calling from? Move away from your television, please, when you call. Your name and where you calling from? Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Your name and where you calling from? When you call, please move away from your television. Please move away from your television. We got 6 more minutes to go. If you're lucky, I can answer your call. Hello, your name and where you calling from? Hello?
Hello?
Your name and where you calling from?
Hello?
Yeah, your name and where you calling from? Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, I'm Senior Major. I'm calling from Zimbabwe.
Okay, sir, what's your take?
Yeah, my brother, what made you so foolish that you talking?
Your name and where you calling from?
This Jackson calling from Zimbabwe.
Okay, sir, what's your take?
I just want to find out something after raising all of the praises on the.
Your name and where you calling from?
Hello?
Yeah. Your name and where you calling from?
I'm calling from Negri Town. My name is Patrick Swanson.
Okay, what's your take, boy?
Yeah, I just want to say, President, we are doing good things for the country. As in travel out of the country, he is going to some leader and telling them to help the country. But I know that President Weah will not leave all the days. He will show it to do our country for us to grow well.
Amen.
In the next days here.
Amen. Your name and where you calling from? Hello? Hello? Your name and where you calling from? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Edgar calling from District 16.
Okay, what's your take?
Yeah, I want to tell the President and pray that come and give him more wisdom as a traveler, but we all do that. You're talking about the world happy. Then you go through a project. Then you succeed in what I do. I think the old labor the youth that put into power, but not will get job to do. But some people cry all you need. I will pray. Then you succeed. That's my prayer.
Amen. Your name and where you calling from?
Hello?
Your name and where you calling from?
My name is Lauren Ritchie. I'm calling from Australia gas station.
Okay, to the issue. Be very civil.
Yeah, God thank you for President, what you do for the country. And I give him thanks. What you do for the rule. Do what he...
Your name and where you calling from?
Hello?
Your name and where you calling from? Okay, what's the take?
Oh, I thought you were the president.
Hello? Keep making your calls on 077-504-6678. Your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, Mr. Webber. My name is Sabak Sinderis, and I call from Dorbeck, Zimbabwe. I would like to say that first thing we want to congratulate our president, President George Manuel Weah. You know, there is no president that really set this example. In his first 1 year, there were so many good things for us.
Oh, man. Hello? Okay, you can make your calls. I still got 2 more minutes to go. If you're lucky, I will pick your call. If you are not lucky, we can do it on Monday. Your name and where are you calling from? Your name and where are you calling from? Okay, I can continue with a call or calls, you know. So many people keep calling, so many people. Let me just take this one caller and call it a night on the segment of the calls. Your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Israel.
Okay, so what's your take? You have to be very civil to the point.
I just want to appreciate the president for judging the rule. When they are setting the rule condition Nobody should go down and the people try to pull a cross drive on the road. I really appreciate the president for that. And I pray to God that he will continue to hear as well.
All right, thank you. Let me take another caller. Your name and where are you calling from?
I think it's Charles Swain.
Okay, Charlie. What's the thing?
Yeah.
Please be
I
very
want to say
civil.
thank you to the president. Let him continue the hard work.
Okay, Charles, thank you. Your name and where are you calling from?
Hello?
Your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Derek.
Okay, Derek, what's your take? Be very civil to the point.
Yeah. I want to tell the president for the country. I want to thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. But time is not a friend here. Like I've always said, this is the all things considered. Here we give you those factual information that you actually need to hear, and those things that you need to see, those progress that have been made by this government, and how this government intends to transform the living conditions of our people. How President George Manawiya is reaching out there, going out there, interacting with world leaders to see how he can attract the needed development that can be able to accelerate progress in our country. Yes, we gave you that opportunity to see them, and we gave you that opportunity to hear. We gave you that opportunity to be able to actually get access to first-hand and cogent information about progress and development made in our country. But you know, time has never been a friend to me, and this is how I would like to close the curtains on tonight's edition of this show, the All Things Considered. Good night, have a nice weekend.
Running away from any problem only increases the distance to the solution. The time to discuss Liberia is now. What are the issues affecting Liberians? How can these issues be solved? Who are the actors? Remember, not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it's faced. Join the discussion live on LNTV. All Things Considered, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7 to 7:50 p.m.
Join your host, Boema JV Boema, creating the platform for an exclusive dialogue on LNTV.
Who told you there's nowhere suitable in Liberia for honeymoon?